Once you've downloaded the HorseLinc app and created a profile as a horse manager, one of the first things that it will take you to is your horse's screen. This is your profile tab. I wanted to show that we were logged in as test user Stacy Snyder. Now Stacy's already created a few horses, but she just had a new horse come in, so she's going to create a new horse profile for that horse. So if you tap on horse profile, the only thing in here that's required is the horse's barn name and someone in the trainer section, but we can fill that in. So we're going to do horse's barn name is going to be Sylvia, and that's the same as this horse's show name, but if you have a separate name you can enter that as well. This is optional, but Sylvia is a mare and she is 10 years old. And then you can add any notes here that you would like all others to be able to see about the horse. Say it's afraid of spray bottles or doesn't like its back feet picked up. You could enter things there that service providers would like to know. You can also add a picture by choosing from the photo library, but you can do that at your own leisure. So let's say Stacy, who I'm logged in as is the trainer, but there's a separate horse owner. Now the person paying for the invoices that come through is going to be the last person of these three options that are listed here. So you don't have to enter an owner or a lease to, and the person in the trainer profile will be paying for those invoices. But if you enter an owner, that person will pay for the invoices. So Barb Nelson owns 100% of Sylvia, and so we will ultimately save this profile as showing Barb as the owner. If you had more than one owner and they owned, say, 50-50 or 60-40% of the horse, you can add another horse owner in here the same way we just added Barb, and then you would have to enter in the percentage of ownership. Now what the app will do is split all invoices that come through to this horse by the percentage of ownership. So if it was 50-50 and a $100 invoice came through, Barb would see an invoice for $50 and the other owner would see an invoice for $50. Now let's say Sylvia came into your barn with a new client and it wasn't Barb or another person that already had a profile. This create new owner row will take you to the essentially create a horse manager profile for another individual. If you enter all the information that is listed here, you tap on create, it will take you to the payment information screen where you can enter their credit card information and authorize the payment approvers. So if you are a trainer or a barn manager that's handling all of this information for your owners and you have that information, you can enter in that new owner's information, enter in their credit card information, and then authorize yourself, the barn manager or trainer, as an authorized payer to be able to pay invoices on their behalf. If you add someone in the leased to option here, they would pay for the invoices would go to them to be paid. However, they would not have the ability to edit the horse's profile at all as a lease, as just a leaser of the horse. You can also enter the horse's registration information here at the bottom if you want to have that information handy to keep on file, to be able to know where it is at all times instead of having files or other areas scattered around where that information is stored. So, but for Sylvia, for today, the trainer is Stacy, the owner is Barb, who already has a profile. She owns 100%, so we're going to hit save. And that is going to add Sylvia to your horse list here in your profile. And that's how you create a new horse profile. Now, let's say you needed to edit an existing one. If we wanted to edit Mickey, we would tap on Mickey's profile and then tap on the pencil in the upper right-hand corner. And that would take us to the same page. Let's say Barb also bought Mickey, so then we would add Barb here as the owner. And then save that as well with Stacy as the trainer. Also within the edit horse profile screen, you can see here at the bottom, you can delete the horse's profile if you no longer have that horse available. So we'll hit save, and that is how you create new horse profiles and edit existing horse profiles.